Baking macarons, conventional oven versus convection oven. On your quest in making the perfect macarons, you might find yourself asking, what would be the best oven for baking these scrumptious treats? Let's look at conventional ovens and convection ovens. Both of these ovens have pros and cons for making macarons. How each oven heats up plays a huge role in the result of your macaron. Traditional ovens cook by using the heat that comes up from the stove, which is mostly at the bottom of the oven. It spreads heat throughout the chambers by pushing it through vents on the inside of your oven. Convection ovens, on the other hand, are built to spread hot air evenly throughout the interior as well as through vents within your convection unit. Convection ovens come with a fan that moves the air around. It helps circulate the heat within the oven, making it more energy efficient than a conventional oven. When baking macarons in a conventional oven, the efficiency of each oven is different from one another, so baking time may vary depending on the size of your oven. They also differ in terms of baking temperature, so you might need to move things around for even baking. When baking macarons in a convection oven, you do not need to worry about it being too brown since the heat is evenly distributed and the airflow will not allow the cookie to overcook and harden. Using the convection fan is also safe since there is no direct contact with hot air, so the risk of burning is lower than in conventional ovens. Using a conventional oven, the preheating process usually takes around 20 minutes and involves placing the batter into a pan, placing it into your traditional oven. Then when the macarons are done, simply slide them out to cool down quickly before they get too crispy. In comparison, convection ovens take less time to preheat since they already have an even temperature throughout before baking. You can preheat a convection oven up to 100 degrees less than your conventional oven temperature. It also means that your macarons will bake much faster. Because of the improved airflow in convection ovens, you have the ability to bake more than one tray of macarons at a time. This is perfect for those who want to bake more macarons as fast as possible, especially for a business owner who wants to get their job done in the most efficient way. Conventional ovens only spread heat on the outer shell of the macaron, which may lead to an uneven shape. It also makes it difficult to cook evenly since you cannot control how much heat is being applied on each part of the macaron, as opposed to a convection oven where you can control how much heat is applied. Conventional ovens also make macaron shells very thick. These are mostly used for large-scale baking factories. Convection ovens are used to bake cakes and pastries where even baking is needed. This feature is not usually included in conventional ovens. Since convection ovens evenly radiate heat into the mix, they can produce moister macarons that are less crispy. There you go. Now you know the main differences between traditional and convection ovens. Always remember, getting to know your oven and how it can affect your baking will bring you closer to those perfect macarons.